Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Simply Steve, and I'm here tonight to give you the Monday Night Raw results. I would have did this a lot earlier, but things just coming after the other. Plus, I had to work today, so there was a lot of things that went on. But enough said. Let's get right into this video, guys. All right. So last night, we had the Monday Night Raw season premiere, and we had the Authority kick off that, hyping up the fact that it's the season premiere and the fact that Night of Champions is this Sunday. Some highlights from this is Triple H doing some DX, doing his DX opener, going, "Are you ready?" and stuff like that. And the fact when Stephanie called out New Day for their match, they all started dancing, and Stephanie was dancing, Triple H was just looking at them like this. And they got in the ring and started dancing. That was funny. Those two were the highlights for me. But other than that, it was really just hyping up Night of Champions of what's to come. So I gave this segment a C+. Alright, so next we're going to have, obviously, the first match of the night was for the Tag Team Championships. New Day taking on the Primetime Players. Very good match, very good. Primetime Players started off strong, but New Day turned it around by when they got back from commercial break, and ever since from then on, it was New Day's night. Well, whatever. New Day ended up winning, retaining the title, so that means this Sunday will be New Day versus the Dudley Boys for the tag team titles. I will, by the way, be giving my Night of Champions predictions tomorrow. Judging by, since this video will be 20 minutes plus, it'll probably be uploaded tomorrow morning, so for those who want to watch it, you can. But the ones for the Night of Champions prediction, because that one might also be 20 minutes plus, it'll probably be uploaded by Thursday. But depending on how early I do it, hopefully we can get it much sooner than that. Alright, so the third match of the night was Paige versus Sasha Banks. For, I don't know, like the 100th time, this has become the new Santino versus Fandango. Now, I will admit, their matches are good. But then after a while, you're like, oh, they're facing again? Oh, they're facing again? Oh, they're facing again? I think this is like the third straight week they don't face each other, and Paige done lost all three of them. Now, I understand she's doing a job letting Sasha Banks get some momentum and stuff like that. I understand that, but again, like I said, the first couple times, it's like, alright, yeah, we get a rematch. Alright, yeah, it's going to be a good match. Oh, they're facing again? Oh, they're facing again? Oh, they're facing again? So because of that, I mean, the match was good, don't get me wrong, but other than that, because they kept playing over and over again, it's like you go to the well too many times, you get caught. So I gave that a C. Next, we have the Wyatt family on Miz TV, which is kind of strange because Bray Wyatt normally either gives his messages in the ring by himself or on the Titantron, which when he explains, no one understands what he's talking about, but he's so good from it, right? As they were talking, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose came out, and they, hold on a second. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose came out, and they threw Miz out the ring, and they said they found a tag team partner. Now, there are a few scenarios where this can go. I doubt it'll be Jimmy Uso. I really don't see that happening. It's a possibility that it could be Randy Orton, but the reason why the Wyatt family attacked Randy Orton on last week was because they didn't have anything planned for him. But this is Randy Orton we're talking about. You got something planned for John Cena, but you don't have something planned for Randy Orton? He's like a main event Hall of Famer. Like, that's how big he is. He's a 12-time world champion. And you don't have anything for Randy Orton? Are you serious? See, this is kind of nonsense like that. And then the third one is Eric Rowan, which kind of makes sense because he's going to feel like, yo, you got rid of me? You replaced me? Really? So it would make sense, but I don't know if he'll be back because of his injury. The fourth one is kind of, I heard it could be some guy from NXT. I don't know him because I don't really watch NXT. Okay, I don't watch NXT at all. But I heard it also could be some dude from NXT. The final one is the least likely, even more least likely than Eric Rowan. And that is Daniel Bryan. Now, Daniel Bryan coming back to be the partner would be amazing. Would you get a huge pop for that? Especially since it's unannounced. I said for people who are coming back, do not announce that they're coming back. Let it be a special surprise. Though I understand why some reasons why you do let them know, so people will watch Raw or whatever like that, or the pay-per-view, because they want to see that person. But if you make it a surprise, it'll be that much more special, because like, yo, we were watching Raw or whatever, and then all of a sudden Daniel Bryan came out. And we're like, oh my god, it's craziness. So I gave that one a C, only because it's going to be interesting to see who partners up with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Next, we had John Cena versus Sheamus. Now, while Raw was going on, I was actually at work, and I got an alert, and it said John Cena versus Sheamus. I'm like, John Cena versus Sheamus? I'm like, why you guys see them face each other again? Nobody want to see John Cena versus Sheamus. But I got corrected because, you know, that match was pretty good. That was a B. I gave that match a B+. That match was perfect. Like, I don't want to say it was match of the night. I'd have to give that to New Day versus Primetime Players. But this one was pretty close. I gave them both B+. I couldn't top one or the other because they were both good. So it was more of a tie. John Cena ended up winning, building momentum towards a Night of Champions in his rematch for the United States Championship against Seth Rollins. Alright, next we had Ryback versus Owens. Now, when I was researching, I saw that Bleacher Report had gave it a B. But I have a problem with that. And the reason I have a problem with that is because that promo was boring. Now, Kevin Owens is a good wrestler. You know, so any match he's in, he can put on a good match. The match with Cena, good match. The match with Cesaro, good match. The match with Randy Orton was kind of disappointing. I can see him having good matches with guys like Rusev too. Like, he can have good matches. So him and what do you call it? Him and Ryback should be pretty good. You know, Ryback's already over, especially him as Intercontinental Champion. But the promos sucked. I mean, no one didn't even care. They weren't making loud noise. They were just like, just sitting there watching, you know. Nothing interesting really going on. So I gave it a D. I am looking forward to the match, which will be taking place this Sunday, because Ryback said he got permission from the Authority. But other than that, the promo was pretty boring, so I gave that a D. Next, we was going to have Neville and Lucha Dragon versus the Cosmic Wasteland. The match never happened. So, that's my idiot brother. So,
I'm an idiot.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The match never happened. It was dubbed no contest. So, they will have a rematch, or an actual match, I should say, at Night of Champions pre-show. I gave that a C. I don't really care. I'm going to be watching the football game between my boys, my team, my blood, the Philadelphia Eagles beat up on them Dallas Cowgirls. By the time it's over, it'll be about 7:15, 7:30. So, you know, whatever. Alright. Now, this is the disappointment of the night for me. And I pretty much knew this was going to happen. I was hoping differently, but I pretty much knew it was going to happen. Nikki Bella versus Charlotte for the WWE Divas title. This was the most disappointing fact of the night, because Nikki Bella broke AJ Lee's record, which I have said countless times she does not deserve. I will again state, when she first won the title, and if she kept defending it good regularly, she would have, yes, if she broke it, she would have deserved. Would you stop?
I'm trying to chip you on the game.
No.
Bro, touch my game, bro.
Get out. People, man, this is why I do it early when they're in school. That's why I got you. This is why I do it when they're at school, because they act like idiots. But yeah. If let me restart my phrase process over again. If Nikki Bella had continued to have good matches regularly and regularly defend her Divas Championship, then I could say, okay, she has earned to be called the longest reigning Divas Champion. The problem is she hasn't defended that title since Beast in the East, which was in July 4th. It is now September 15th. Raw was yesterday, the 14th. It has been 2 months since he has defended that title, all because of the whole Divas Revolution, whatever like that. And because of that, she hasn't defended the title. Kind of similar to how Dean Ambrose didn't defend the title. We forgot he was the United States champion, even though he had the belt around his waist. So, but we all cared when he lost because the Shield at that time was a face. But the point I'm trying to make is the match was good. The match was good. But I gave it a D because she does not deserve it. I'm really hoping it wasn't because of John Cena. That is the reason why she she has kept her reign as long as it is. Basically what Stephanie, I'm hoping it was because of WWE. Basically what Stephanie said, that if she loses by counter or disqualification, pinfall or submission, that's basically setting her up to lose the title. At this point, it would make no sense. Nobody would care. This is why nobody cares about the Divas Revolution. This is why this is why people boo and give different opinions because of idiot moves like this. Let's have Nikki Bella break the title reign of AJ Lee so we could rub it in AJ Lee's and CM Punk's face. That makes absolutely no sense. From a business standpoint, the WWE kind of sucks. Entertainment and match-wise, yes, they are the best in the wrestling business. Business-wise, they suck. What kind of business tries to what do you call it? I can't even think of the word, but downside, I guess, or downgrade their former employees. I used to work at Winn-Dixie, but I don't anymore because I had to leave because it just wasn't working out. So because I won't work at Winn-Dixie anymore, they're gonna come at me like that? That just doesn't make any sense. So basically, when Charlotte wins this Sunday, it won't matter because nobody won't care. Because we saw that coming. WWE Universe hates predictability. Why do you think when they knew once Daniel Bryan who had to win, they already knew who was gonna win? When they were booing everyone, but then Roman Reigns came out, they really got to boo him because they just did not care. Because they hate predictability. So, whatever. It's whatever. Again, the match was good, but I gave it a D because Nikki just does not deserve it in my eyes. Maybe she does. Maybe it was WWE. Maybe it was John Cena. I don't know. But to me, it feels like it was just a slap in the face to AJ and Punk, which is why they left, because they felt disrespected. Vince claims he wants CM Punk back. Stop disrespecting him and his wife. And do you honestly feel that Nikki Bella has earned her title reign? When she first, again, I'll point out, when she first won, yes, she looked bad. She looked unbeatable. But let's look at it now. Do you honestly believe 100% that she has earned being called the longest reigning Divas champion? Because I do not. Moving on, Rusev versus Cesaro. This was just a quick little match. I gave it a C. But the really confusing part was Dolph Ziggler giving Summer Rae a present. Now, this could go a way of saying just trying to get between Rusev and Summer Rae for Dolph to win. Or they're going to go the dumb route and, I forgot he's with Lana, and let's just put him with Summer Rae. Yeah, that'll make more sense. Did you forget he's with Lana? Then what's going to happen? Lana's going to come back, she's going to pretend she likes him, slap him in the face, and go back with Rusev? No, that would be the most dumbest thing ever. This better be just a ploy to get between Rusev and Summer Rae, and that's it. Other than that, I give it a C. Then, finally, we get to the main event, Sting versus Show. At WrestleMania, you couldn't really tell that Sting was old because the match was good, but probably you got forgot because of the distraction, because of the from DX and NWO. But now you can kind of tell. I was like, oh man, he looks slow. He looked like Taker, man. And obviously Rollins came out to help Show. They double teamed. Cena came out, which got turned into a tag team match. Cena got dominated, but then you can't understand because he already had a match already earlier in the night. Tags in Sting. He beats up Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins taps out rather quickly. So this all goes into prediction of, will Seth Rollins lose? I will let you all that know tomorrow. Also, you can expect a little new segment on my show called Breaking News. I may or may not do it. I mean, I'm doing it, but depending on how many there is, depending on how many breaking news I get. I already have 2 already. These are going to be like a minute videos, 30 seconds, nothing big. But it's just like breaking news. Like, in case you didn't know, here's what I found out. Here's what I heard. Now, all these are rumors. We don't know if they're true. But just to let it out there for those who do not know. Oh, one more thing. Since we are in football season, I will try to give a review, or not really review. I would say Eagles versus, for example, I would say Eagles versus, how it was this week, the Falcons. And I would give you my opinion on the game. Again, this is why I do it while everyone is gone. I would say Eagles versus Falcons, and I give my opinion on the game. So you can kind of expect that every week from me as well. Sorry, the price to pay for using your phone. Again, I promise once I get some money, I will try and get a laptop or a tablet or whatever to make it more better and to add videos and soundtracks and everything like that. But I can't, so as of right now at least. So that's about it for today's show. I hope you all enjoy. I'm glad that I got 19 reviews last time. Real quick too. So I'm hoping for 19 plus. Also, check out my other video that I did last week. Should WWE bring back the brand extension? I've only got 4 views so far. Hoping for more. Spread the word. So please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And this is your boy Steven E. Simply Steve. Peace. I'm out.